Interviewing Donna Visocky for her new book. I read it in one sitting. And this woman is a wise woman with many gifts and who has more candor about telling the truth like you do. It is so amazing. It's about her journey with her daughter Kristi, who she lost. And Kristi promised her, "I will meet you at the base of the mountain." And that is the title of her book.
I open the book with this, 5:30 in the morning. We get the police car and the chaplain and everything outside our door, and they're there to tell us that, you know, our child was killed in a car accident. And it's the, you know, you're joining a club that you don't want to be a part of us. I mean, it's a part of our heart. It's like it's ripped out. And there's a hole in our heart that never ever quite gets filled. But I started exploring How to Talk to Dead People books by James Van Praagh and Sylvia Brown, and connecting because you so desperately want to connect with your child that's now on the other side. And I didn't know anything about this. It said take 10 deep breaths and ask the angels what you need to know today. And I'd been doing that for about a week and taking my deep breaths and, you know, not really getting any answers. And one morning I did my breathing, and I took the last breath, and I hear, "Quit your job." It was just like this voice in my head said, "Quit your job." And I'm going, "What? You want me to do what?" Years after Kristi had died, and so it's taken me that long. The case of Bella Spark Productions, which is my company, was I wanted to see these people, and nobody came to my town. We never had any of these big speakers, wonderful speakers here, and I wanted to see them. And so I thought, well, I'm going to bring somebody in, and I did. My very first guest was Sonia Choquette, and she was wonderful. And then it just kind of grew from there. So I have worked with some of the top teachers and visionaries and speakers in this arena, and I have learned from every single one of them. And it's amazing. It feels like the one that I needed to learn from next showed up. That's who I ended up working with, and everything. So it was all perfect. They have such great information for all of us that we can learn from, because there's so much more out there than what we know. And I was not aware of most of this before Kristi's death. And there's so much more to this life, to this universe, to what we know, what we see, than what we grew up learning. You know, Kristi is there, she's around, I can feel her, I can hear her, I know she's guiding me, and we have other guides too. And so excited about everything I'm learning and experiencing, and I just have to tell everybody,